Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. So, new TCG Exclusive archetype, Ashened, I believe they're called right. Hope I pronounced them right. So let's see, interesting, intriguing. They have potential, they definitely have potential, but they need their second wave of support. You know, the second set will get, or at least our next set, they'll be getting a second wave right, and then probably maybe OCG cards in the future, but who knows. But this first wave again has potential, and I'm looking mainly at their boss monster. There's no extra deck monsters for this archetype yet. They have a boss monster that quick effect destroys a field spell on field, and that's important. You could interrupt your opponent, or you could destroy your own field spell, and very similar to Ancient Gears, with what's the Gear Town. You destroy your field spell and then special summon a monster from your deck, and that gets the ball rolling. The archetype has their own set rotation, that's discard. The quick play spell basically gives you your own field spell, or you could give that field spell to your opponent. I make a small mistake here. Again, one of the earlier, if not the first, one of the first tools. Here in this situation, I probably should have given, like always, give the field spell to your opponent, and then, because you already have your boss monster, you can destroy their field spell, and because upon resolution, because of Awakening, you would have been able to search out a level 5 or higher monster from the archetype. So give it to your opponent, because your higher level monster can just destroy it, right? Even on their field. So that was a small mistake on my part. But again, the cards are new. They were revealed yesterday, yeah. So other than that, like, what's the gimmick? What's the gimmick? Their boss monster, I guess it's the card you always want to go first, popping your own field spell or their field spell, your archetype Ashen field spell. This will trigger its effects, basically just like Gear Town, special summon any Ashen monster from the deck. By the way, their dragon is not an Ashen monster, keep that in mind. Most of the time you will be special summoning their level 8. The level 8 says that if your opponent, controls a higher level monster, you can special summon, an Ashen monster from the deck. So that searches their level 7. Or the level 4. The level 4 is basically a Stratos, a Pyro, searchable off of Bonfire. So yep, this is yet another deck you want to have 3 Bonfire for, because it searches their Stratos, and the Stratos searches whatever the field spell or the level 7. And the level 7 has like a quick effect that you can destroy a Pyro monster on field. Looking at Snake Eyes, in case if you're mirror matching, well, I'm looking at Snake Eyes Fire Kings, for example. To pop their Snake Eyes could be important, or pop your boss, and that's, again, you could get the ball rolling. You're able to search out their Continuous Trap, because you dropped the boss on their field. Their Continuous Trap, it's basically a remove brainwashing. So it gains control once per turn of a monster you were the owner from, or of. So your boss, right, or the Kaiju. So, not yet, it's just I don't have space. But maybe with their second wave, I might see myself running maybe a Go second deck with more Kaijus, and maybe capitalizing on the continuous effect a bit more. Gain back my own Kaiju that's on my opponent's side of the field. So this particular field for the deck is not that hard. Sure, it's not Fire Kings as in 17 interruptions. That's not the case. But, I mean, it's modest. You have Masquerina for Little Knight, a couple of interruptions there. You have the field spell to get back, again, upon activation, not the field spell, but the Continuous Trap. Upon activation, it gets a monster from your grave back to the hand. So I'm looking at their boss, their dragon. Because, again, quick play, you want to quick play, drop it to their field. And let's say if that boss gets rid of the field, used for Link Summon or whatever, it's basically a Raigeki for your opponent. So very similar to what's called the Branded Fusion, Mirror Jade. Yeah, very similar to Mirror Jade, but immediately, not in the end phase. And again, quite conveniently, the small core combo lets you put up this field in turn number 3, and that's exactly 8k damage. You'll see one of the replays. I think it's this one. So normal summon the Stratos one, see if there's any interruption. This time I indeed give them the field spell, obviously. It will gain you another high level search, and maybe searching the boss monster, the level 9 dragon, and that gets the ball rolling. So this end board is under the Bureau, if I'm not mistaken, and this is fine. Also, and that's a huge deal, the quick play spell, the set rotation terraforming card, locks you into, Ashen monsters on the rest of the turn, from deck, from extra deck. So no Masquerina play, no IP play. But I mean, maybe you're just playing under or preventing Nibiru, right, from coming out. So anyway, Ash that one. As you saw, the deck is running multiple hand traps. You definitely have the space for that for now. Do we have interruptions? Why am I not dropping the dragon? The dragon was negated. Oh, you could Ash it. Yeah. So Ash is dangerous for this deck. You know, you're hoping that your dragon would resolve, destroying their field spell or your own Ashen field spell, and do your drop your boss to their board, but they can just Ash that. And that's obviously not convenient, right? So, what is it? The Imperm is forced out. I lose some cards. And the field spell also recurs itself from the graveyard, bottom deck, draw one. I like the small spirit engine because you can go for, what is it? Flame Banshee, I believe the name is. Because that one searches basically the entire deck, any pyro from the deck. And this is exactly 8k, what I was talking about. A very simplistic combo with, what is it? One field spell and one big boss. Puts up this, so you know, the 4 cards under Nibiru combo, and then doing your turn again, potentially going for game by again gaining control of your boss, right? I mean, giving them your kaiju boss is fine, because again, if your opponent gets rid of it, it will just become a Raigeki for their field. So that's fine, right? That's cool. Plus, if it's gone, you can just get it back from the graveyard with the continuous trap. So 40 cards in the main deck. Yeah, about a trap. It's currently a 2-off. I'm not seeing myself main decking 3. Very similar to, what is it? True Draco. Again, you can directly set it from the deck, right? If you special summon the boss to their field. But again, I'm not so sure if I really want to maximize it. Again, going first, it feels super awkward. But you saw that, you know, and resource-wise, you're quickly through your resources as well. So again, Fire King full force post Phantom, what is it? Phantom Nightmare? Should be, right? Yeah, should be. There's just too many interruptions. I liked a couple of Fenrir. I had 3 in first, but 41 cards in the main deck. Extravagance is nifty. Not needed, but it's just another Ash bait. Pot of Greed. Do I need to say more? So I think it's fine. I think it's definitely fine. Simply because you're not relying on your extra deck too much. But again, Banshee, Zeus, you know, those are all definitely options. But again, too many interruptions here. And alright, big deal, big deal. The thing here is with your boss, you could have destroyed your opponent's Fire King Island, you know, when they want to activate its effect, destroying a fire monster on field or hand. Problem is their continuous field spell. What is it? It's not Sarcophagus. Oh, which one is it? You know which one I mean. The continuous field spell that searches Fire King Island. Because that continuous field spell says that if your Fire King Island is getting destroyed, you can just, you know, like protect it and destroy any, fire monster on field or in hand. And that kind of makes your new level 9 useless. So that's a huge bummer. That's a huge bummer. I mean, but against other decks like Mannadium, Field Spell Tech, you can hit any field spell, basically prevent them from extending and give them a big boss. And again, if that big boss is removed from the field, it will Geki their board. So they at least need one negation. Like maybe going for Apo, a big Apo that should prevent, right, the board wipe. Yeah, should be, I think so. This is game. Yeah, there are just too many interruptions. And also the Promethean Princess and the quick play spell, locks you into, Ashen monsters. So no Excita Night play, no Zeus play. Go second this time, and again, Kashtira is just getting blocked by that. So Bonfire not getting negated this time, which is bummer, because I already had one in hand. Imperm on that, and this is cute. You can use a field spell, already had it, and that makes it so that all of your Ashen monsters, bar your dragon, level 9 one, you can special summon them to your field. So I can extend Flame Banshee, and that's full combo. Again, Flame Banshee to search the level 9. If you didn't have it, give it to your opponent and go from there. I think... Maybe I could have played it a bit differently, like search the big boss? Or was there a different play possible? Or did I want to go for damage? That's also another explanation. Playing under Nibiru or under the 5th summon wasn't there because I had Flame Banshee, so what was my thought process here? Not so sure. But I mean, the loop is there, you know, the loop of constantly giving your opponent that level 9, making sure that, here in this case, Kashirai cannot play, or making sure that you can, you know, potentially disrupt their play with your level 7, because level 7 could pop the level 9 that they control and then board wipe their entire field. So that's cute, that's really cute. And again, looking forward to, you know, other support. And that should be it, right? Yeah. Instead of searching the field spell, I probably should have searched the level 4 for more, you know, extenders, right? So the build is okay. I like the builds. Some techs, like the Spirit one, opening rank 4. Do I need to main deck more of the Ashen monsters? Maybe. Sometimes I'm, you know, I don't have any resources left in deck. Looking at the level 7, maybe I should maximize that one. You can run a lot of hand traps. Extravagance, maybe not. But you're not really running your extra deck, so why not, right? It's a free +1. And for now, weakened archetype could, you know, use those generic cards, right? So again, feel free to leave opinions and suggestions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like. If you enjoyed the video, leave them signing out. Peace.